Good day, everybody. Hello. Hello, welcome everybody. I'm really excited again. Of course, I'm excited to do a little pour. I just want to make it really simple and elegant, and let's see what happens. So I've already got my resin mixed up. I've got I'm using the Mad Artist resin. I'm stocking this now, so you can purchase it from me if you like. It is a medium viscosity resin. So okay, here we go, in it goes. I'm going to need quite a bit of one color and then a little bit of a contrasting metallic, which is going to be a metallic silver. So there's only going to be two colors and a little bit of bling. Actually, the bling is probably not going to be that obvious because it's going to mix with my silver, but it's mainly for like a lift, a bit of texture, if you like. So here we go. I'm going to be using my Blue Lagoon. I'll use this stick. This is just a recycle stick. Obviously it's oh, I can't use that, can I? Because it's going to contaminate my pigment. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to grab some pigment. So what you want is 10%. Pop it in there. Most of it is going to be this color. If I need to add more, this is much less than 10%. So let's see. Just scrape the sides and give it a stir. So I want this to be quite a deep color, and I may need to add a wee bit more in there to turn it into an opaque. What I do is just scrape the side to kind of help lift that pigment off the side there and give it a really nice nice mix. So yes, I'm going to be adding a little bit more in there, which is about that much. I want it to be quite dark. And again, just going to be scraping it onto the wall of my cup, and then I'll pick it up like so and pick it up a little bit more, just scrape all of it off. Scrape, stir, scrape, and then more stirring. It's a big cup, so you're going to do a little bit extra stirring in a bigger cup than a small shot cup that I usually use. And I think I've got a bit too much resin here, but let's see how we go. So that's that one. And then I'm going to be using my sterling silver. That's my contrasting pigment. Oh baby, I can hear you. It's all good. Once again, using a recycled stick, and always check to make sure that it's all dried up and it's good to go. Need quite a bit of that. In you go. 10%, even up to 15% is okay with these epoxy pigments. So I better get another stirring stick. Here we go. Give that a stir. So I want this to be quite opaque as well. And always stir and scrape. Even like mix it in on the side like that. Like I said, it should be really simple, easy and quick. Famous last words, and we shall see. So I'm just checking to make sure that that's opaque enough. So what I'm going to do now with this is I'm going to put the lid back on. Always have your alcohol ready to clean, you know, whatever you need to clean. And I don't have it ready. Wait a second. Okay, I've got my alcohol wipe now, which is really handy. And I am actually cooking dinner. It's simmering nicely. I'm just making a nice chicken curry. And while I'm doing that, while I'm doing this, it should be nice and ready by the time I'm finished. I've just got some chunky blue glitter which I'm putting in here, and most likely it will change color. Not change color, it'll just be coated with this silver. Let's see, but I just want it there for texture. That's what I'm after. Hey girls, oh my goodness, girls are getting a little bit excited. So here we go, this is it. So I just want it there for texture, not for the color. It's just because I've got lots of it, so I can use it, but you can use any color really. I just want it there for texture. I want it to lift and to look kind of chunky and funky. Chunky and funky, how good is that? Let's see what we come up with here, guys. This is, oh yeah, there's a bit of blue coming through. And a little bit of shimmer coming through as well. Okay, so here we go. I'm going to have to stand up for this one. I haven't primed anything, of course. Not because you're not supposed to, but because I'm too anxious to get this done. So I'm just going to go ahead and just pour this beautiful Blue Lagoon colour. And just going to pour it all over the place. That's what I'm doing. Actually, I don't think this is the Blue Lagoon. I think this is a teal. I haven't labelled my own jars, so yeah, I'm pretty sure this is a teal, which is quite fine. It's still going to work. So now all I'm going to do is I'm going to use my hands to spread this nicely. Now this is an MDF board. The measurements are good. So what is it, about 10, 20? It's about 25 centimeters by about 10, 20, 30, about 40. 25 by about 40 centimeters. And I've mixed about 200 milliliters of resin, which is going to be more than enough. So I'm hoping that I don't leak too much. It's a gorgeous color. Looks green, but it's a teal. Definitely not my Blue Lagoon, which I was hoping to be using, but that's all good. So it just looks pretty dark now, which is, it's okay. That's what we want. We want a nice contrast. That's what we're after here. So just going right across and just kind of spreading that around nicely. Still no leakage, which is great. Not saying that it's not going to happen, but I'm saying it's great at the moment. So there we go. Let's try and create something really cool. I'm just going to go over the center with this mix that I have, and I'm going to just torch it a little bit first to pop the bubbles. Like so. And here we go with our lovely mix, which is pretty thick now. It's just because I have so much glitter in there. And here we go. This is what we're doing. Just going right across there with this mix. Oh, I hope it doesn't take over. There's just quite a bit of this, and I don't want to waste any, so okay. And I don't want it anywhere else but the center. Like so. You can use all kinds of things for texture. You can even use sand. Anything. I just have a quite a lot of this blue glitter in my shop, and it's not selling, so I'm using it up, you know. But you can use anything you have, little tiny little shells, mix it in with your resin and go for it. Okay, now I'm gonna use my lovely torch, not a torch, sorry, my friend, my heat gun. Here we go. Coming. And here comes my lovely sun. Sunshine of my life. Hello, sunshine.
Hello, mother.
Okay, so I'm just doing a little video. Just trying to
spreading them paints, eh?
Trying to do a nice little elegant piece. I've got too much of this glitter going on.
Looks like what I would presume a polygraph looks like.
Oh, what, sorry?
It looks like what I would think a polygraph looks like.
Really?
No, I don't know. No, it looks like an X-ray of a fish.
X-ray of the fish. Oh, you're hilarious.
The fish is like riddled with cancer.
Okay.
Do you want me to mow your front lawn?
Right now?
Yeah, I'm gonna mow my back one.
Oh, yeah? Okay, so you want to borrow my mower?
Yeah, but with a favour, I'm gonna mow your lawn.
Oh, that sounds bloody awesome. Yep.
Isn't that a good trade? Cool.
It's
I'm going to mow your front lawn then, and I'm going to steal it for a couple of minutes.
Awesome. Thank you, sunshine.
Goodbye, YouTuber sphere. Try to keep the dogs out of here. Alright, cool.
Okay, I'll see you shortly.
Okay, bye.
Bye.
Love you.
Love you too. How cool is my son? He's just awesome. Okay, so I'm just making sure that I'm covering the edges because I've got lots of this resin and lots of this color, so I'm just picking it up with my fingers and going over the edges. I have used, for my liking, I've used too much of this silver, okay, but it still looks pretty cool. Okay, so if you want to try this design and make it more subtle, you can use less of the silver or whatever color you're using as a contrasting color, but it's still gonna kind of set nicely. And like I said, I'm not going to be messing around with it. This is going to be it. Oh my gosh, look at all these drips, all this gorgeousness dripping. So I'm just going to make sure that I do all the sides, and I haven't taped the bottom. Naughty me, but you will forgive me because I always do things because I just come up with these ideas and then I have to do it, and one of these days I will just go ahead and just prime and do all that sort of stuff to my boards and my canvases, so I've got everything kind of ready, so when I'm in the mood to do something, I'll just go ahead and do it. Okay, so that's that. You can see all this bulging stuff right in there, which is pretty cool. I'm just going to leave that as is, and and this is really cool just over here. Actually, I might just give it a little bit more. He's back.
Sorry to bother you.
It's alright.
Has it been started since I put that like thinners in it?
No.
Whose mower did Buff use?
They use their own mower.
So
why is
maybe
it
I should
not
go and get
working?
Feel for it. Nah, she won't start.
Oh no.
Oh, she don't get fuel for it now. I'll just get that little container and I'll go fill it up.
Okay, thank you, Sunshine.
Cool.
This is a family channel, okay? Whatever goes on in this studio, it's out there. So the whole world can just chime in and, you know. So I'm just spreading this. It was meant to be just like in the middle. But because I've got so much of the silver, and the silver and this teal will just look really awesome together. So I'm just spreading it around. That's what I'm doing. Okay, gonna leave it alone now. Oh, okay, just gonna leave it alone. There's some really funky, cool stuff going on here and here. The middle is pretty much just silver and the glitter, but around there it's just and as this sets and dries and cools down, it's gonna pull back and create some more awesomeness. So I'm just going to leave it alone. I've got some drips there. What I'm going to do with the drips, I'm just going to pick them up and put them in a mold, just because I don't like to waste anything, and it looks really awesome already. What I'm going to do is I'm just going to flip it around like so, and just go around and pull anything that's underneath, kind of like so, it's more uniform that way. And then I'm just going to leave it. I think it's going to be pretty awesome. Yeah, actually I will turn it back the other way. It seems to be pulling. Ooh. Seems to be pulling that way, so I'm just going to let it go that way if it wants to. And oh, look at all this gorgeous stuff that's just dripping down. I better go and pick it all up and put it in a mold and make something nice out of it. Okay, so that's it for now. Thank you so much for watching. How many minutes is that? 18 minutes. Can you believe it? I thought this was going to be done in like 10 minutes. Alrighty, so I'll show you when it's all done and, you know, set and all that. So it should be pretty awesome. Thank you for watching. Bye for now.